When the train crashes, Theo's in the front, Arthur's in the back.
No.
When it crashes, where do you bury the survivors as it crosses over the border?
America. Come on, wherever their parents will.
You don't bury survivors, motherfucker.
Oh, you got me there,
It pressured me.
You got me there. You got me there.
It's too much.
Well, anyway,
Dakota, were you expecting this when you came tonight? Were you like...
You're expecting some kind of...
We always
I
were
was expecting.
we do kind of run you through a lot, huh?
Cait has never.
You are a guest, aren't you?
So I apologize for the rest of the
Lindsay
table.
has. Lindsay only
It's
brought
fine.
up
Wait,
she
you
forgot.
have definitely run me through something.
When?
You've been. It looks like I had shit on my face.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You raised me up.
So I can soar
Pam,
on
real good.
mountains.
You met two guys singing that.
They are definitely
Two
gay.
guys singing "You Raise Me Up"
To each
named
other.
Archie and Theo, but they're staring at each other.
Archie.
Yes, no, it just happened. And they're staring each other deeply in the eyes while wearing Converse and rolled up jeans
Definitely not
How far are the
rolled
jeans
up-
rolled?
to the knee,
No.
past mid
They
thigh.
are not hips.
That's
Actually,
They're not
they're
hips.
really big jeans.
No.
Jinko.
Yeah, they're rocking the Jinkos.
Okay, they're actually rolled up past the waist.
You're getting crazy. Please don't dress our children. Please.
I just wouldn't associate myself with this.
It is a
Dang
joint
it.
speedo.
That's been your answer every time.
So solid.
I don't associate myself with many people. I don't know what to tell you.
Aw, I'm honored.
Record.
That doesn't even
Yeah, let's go.
I've
Okay,
been
Enter
recording.
Yes,
this
stop.
shit.
button.
Let's take
Go.
a moment
I
of
got
silence.
like a huge chunk of
Yeah,
that.
I saw him.
Wait,
Oh,
did we take
oh.
all of that?
Not all of it. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna start.
Well, folks, it lasted quite a bit
Oh
too.
my God.
That rant. So
Good lord.
Yeah, we're like 30 minutes in.
I feel ready to play,
That wakened me up.
Awakened.
and it raised me up.
Awakened Shrub.
Now we have a new son named Archie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got weird.
Don't know where that came from.
I don't know. It
It's
just
gonna be
happened.
confusing for the both of
All
them.
I'm asking us is to maybe, like, no matter what the character Theo does,
Broaden
like,
your minds.
you know, broaden.
Is that why his name is Theo?
No,
No.
that's because that's what Mason named this character
Oh,
when we did the first iteration of this
I
thing.
see.
Hi, Mason.
Hi, Mason.
Hi, Mason.
We love you.
Wait, Dakota, wait.
Dakota, wait!
I don't know.
See you
Mason,
soon,
so
Mason.
I
Audio me.
felt like saying hi was too formal.
But he's not in.
We're gonna hang
Because I've
out,
never
Mason.
been-
Oh
in
my
LA.
gosh, that's
Mason?
incredible.
He's
No,
not
I
in
didn't
the
mean-
microphone.
I saw him in Roman
Yes,
Juliet
he
in
is.
Austin, but I did not.
You were in
I
that.
shrunk
No, I was
him.
not.
If anything, he'd be in the computer.
No,
Sure.
I
I'm
shrunk
100%
him.
sure that I was not in Romeo and Juliet.
Let's take a live poll. Dakota was the Romeo
No,
and Juliet,
no.
right?
Yes,
No.
100%.
Dakota was not in.
No.
Yes, he
I
was.
not in Romeo
Yes,
and
he
Juliet.
was. He ran across the stage.
No, I definitely was not. in
Dakota
that
was
show.
Paris's best friend, Ronaldo.
Oh, now you're lying.
Do you not remember this in the show? I was like,
Ronaldo.
hey, Ronaldo. I think everything's looking up for Paris.
Hey,
Yeah,
Ronaldo, I
Dakota's
just
like,
met
Paris,
two
you're
great
such a good
guys.
Okay, I really thought you were in
You're
it.
the optimal
Are you
choice.
sure?
No,
You would never
Happy
fight
Ryan.
Romeo over a grave.
No.
It was Peter.
Yeah, because I don't love
No, this happens
someone
to me
deeply
every
enough
time.
to protect their
Oh,
body.
Dakota.
You were in that, and I'm like, no.
Fuck
it
you,
was Abby.
Romeo.
Poor man.
Fucking Romeo.
No.
Fuck you, Mason.
Murderer.
I take it back. Fuck
Wow.
you, murderer. Okay, let's play.
I will
Wow,
play
two
playing
very
all
separate
parts myself.
conversations we're having.
Master, give us something here.
Thank you.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Welcome back to Part 5 of the ANATHAR Files. In Part 4 of this peculiar plot, the gamblers began to splinter off, with Cait going into Willowwind Castle solo, while the rest of the crew tended to some very important shenanigans back at the Rusty Beaver. Van came down pretty hard after the drugs and horse stuff. Lindsay tried to strike a bargain with Bando. Nikolaj and Doria flexed their artistic muscles and painted the fresh carving down in the bar. Meanwhile, Cait witnessed King Gilmund and his advisor Dormaya complete a dark ritual to summon a devil. Ooh, spooky. While they wait to find out if she is who she says she is, and a reminder, she's not, she's having a lovely time in prison and making some great new friends. We join 4/5 of our heroes the next morning, some more hungover than others, as they go out in search of Cait in Part 5, a tour for Mr. SmallD.
Okay, so we're back.
Yay.
Brooke is singing You Raise Me Up. All right, so when last we left, everyone...
Or was it Lindsay? Ooh.
It was
in the
too-
world. Ooh, welcome.
It was Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
The invasion's on Sunday, as you all have been told. It's Tuesday morning.
Oh, we got so much time.
Wait, we have to do it on Sunday?
Huh?
We have to stop it.
Oh,
the
okay.
deadline is Sunday.
We have to invade the country.
Okay, fine. We've been doing everything so well.
That's what I'm working on
I
currently.
got it.
Yeah. Cait's been a long game.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm at. Playing short game.
Obviously. So you all had, except for Cait, had spent the night in the Rusty Beaver, gotten some amount of rest after all of your shenanigans. Cait spent the night in the dungeon in the bottom of Willowwind Castle. Met a couple of fun folks down there. And you all are currently looking for Cait. You set off towards this bathhouse, where is the last known place Cait was at.
Right.
Now, Lindsay, do you remember? Anybody remember what time? So sorry, last night was a little wild. The Cait. Wow, I imagine I'm saying this isn't walking.
Yeah, you guys are walking.
Where are we
Cait
going?
went to the bathhouse late at night.
Yeah,
Or-
like it was for a midnight arousal, like bath.
Got it.
It was about 7 p.m.
Oh,
You
yeah,
went to
like-
bed very, very early.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was waiting for her, but, you know.
Well, then we should remember like
Why?
what
You
time
waited
they
for her in the
closed
bathtub?
technically.
No, I was waiting for her to come back. I didn't know where she had gone, and I was waiting. And
Oh,
that's when
like-
we did the little painting, Doria and I.
Not
Got it.
naked, like you were waiting for her, like naked.
Well, I
like-
assume she would have put on clothes
Oh,
after the
you were trying to
bath.
have sex with Kat.
It was not.
It's alright, mate. I know the truth.
What's the day like, Jonah? The weather as
You know,
well.
a little cloudy, but moderate temperature. It's just it's still pretty early in the morning.
Well,
after
what a
you've
beautiful
gotten
day.
up. So you guys are heading toward the bathhouse. People are they're up and about. Businesses are open and everything. As you guys kind of took a minute to gather yourselves there in the Rusty Beaver before setting off on your way. Did you bring Captain with you, or is Captain still hanging out?
I think I left Captain at home to recuperate.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a rough night for Captain.
Yeah.
Is he all right?
I think he will be. He will be fine. He's been through a lot in his life, but he'll be fine. Trust me.
Well, I didn't need the full explanation. I was just being
I
polite.
was just being thorough.
Doria, like, I believe he will be because I used to like pet horses down at the Derby, and like sometimes I had the magic touch, like they would win if I touched them with like a needle and some like steroids. But I did not do that to Captain.
Okay.
But I believe he will be okay.
Yes, who did such a thing? I don't remember.
I believe it was a
Yeah,
A
that punk.
Ronaldo.
His name. You asked his name?
I don't remember hearing that.
No, it's not a
name.
guess. Like if I
Oh.
see you,
He
your
looks like a
name-
Ronaldo.
yeah,
Like some people look like a Theo, and like when you
Some
see other
people
people,
look
they
like
look
an
like an
Arthur.
author.
Yeah.
Cool. I get that.
So in my
No, yeah,
mind,
he was just a jerk.
Yeah,
with
real-
that stash.
yeah,
so,
real twat, so rude.
Ronaldo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta watch out for that guy.
You remember this?
Mm-hmm. Well, like a guy that looks like a Ronaldo.
Yeah, we don't know if his name's
You could probably say.
6 fingers.
You poisoned my horse.
Prepare to die.
Yeah.
Prepare to die.
Or is it the
that would be
Rebels
so
prepare to
climactic.
But yeah,
You
I
poisoned
believe.
my horse.
I believe.
Prepare to die.
Or would it be Heavyweight's voice?
Sure.
Heavyweights.
But yeah,
Um,
he will
poisoned
be
my horse.
okay. So I say we go take a little bath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just walking through the streets the way Theo
But
indicated.
why would Cait stay in a bathhouse? Is that?
Or maybe she was waylaid. Maybe there are ruffians about, even
Wait.
in the city.
She was waylaid, like
Wait,
she
she-
got really like fucked, like waylaid.
Now, using context clues, I don't imagine that this is what happened to Cait, and I especially don't imagine that is what Nikolaj would say happened to Cait.
For one thing, she was very, very dirty, so I don't know, you know... what,
Well, like, that's kind of rude. Like, she just had some dirt. Like, yeah.
I'm just gonna keep walking.
Gosh, this bathhouse. I mean, man, I feel like I'm walking a mile over here.
As soon as we stop talking, I think we'll get there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, so you guys were just heading straight that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Theo pointed you that direction. It's not hard to find. So you guys passed through the...
One thing I would like to do, keep an eye out for, like, sewers or entrances, specifically if I can keep them in relation to where the actual castle is. Keeping in mind what Cassandra told me.
Do I see him looking?
Just keeping an eye out.
Okay, cool. Make an investigation check.
Sure.
Just as you...
Wait, for me to see him?
Yeah, for him to do that, unless you just see him looking around, you might inquire further.
You know, I'm trying to look around for these sewers that were mentioned.
Wait.
That's a 2.
Oh my gosh.
You don't see him.
Plus 1, because I have a +1 to all rolls.
Wait, but
Plus, from the dumb
Jack of all
joke.
trades.
Oh, yeah.
No, from the dumb joke.
Oh, right.
Plus double, and it's actually not just going to be a 2. It's going to be 3 plus 6 plus 1.
Wow.
That's going to be, that's going to be a 10.
Holy shit.
I have. So, listeners, I have expertise in investigation, and I also have a +1 to all rolls from.
From your boon, from the ceiling leak.
From the water that fell on me. So that was actually a 10, not a 2.
Well, you are keeping an eye out.
Cool.
but he said the thing, right?
Yes. If only I could find these sewers.
You know, I saw something weird last night by the inn.
Does that count as a help?
I mean, like...
No, like, I can show it to you when we go back over there.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, it looked, hey, God, what did it look like?
I mean, it just looked like a sewer, like, drain
It looked like
pole.
it's like a sewer, like, drain pole.
Oh,
But,
lovely.
you know, how big was it, God?
Like, it was dark and it was from a distance, but, like, it looked fairly big.
It looked fairly big.
How fortuitous!
I know, that was good teamwork right there.
Do you just talk to God a lot?
I do. But normally it's silent, so that was a weird moment for me.
And that's it for the investigation.
Great. So you guys head on and you get to the bathhouse, this fairly nice-looking establishment that does, you see, one or two people kind of heading in and out. It does appear to be open at this hour.
Van, would you like to take a bath with me?
Sure.
Like, I just don't know the number of showers. So if you wanted to share with me,
I get it. Let's save the planet. Let's save the earth. Let's save some water.
Is there a concept of conservation in this one?
Shouldn't there be?
There should.
Thank you. Well,
I like to think that it was just the first excuse that came to mind. It's like, yeah, that's a good enough reason.
And Doria, if you wanted to join us in the shower, I wouldn't complain.
Save the planet.
I thought we were here to find Cait.
Perhaps Dory and I will take care of that part of it, and
Wait, I do want to know.
Sorry.
What is this already? I love it. Okay, wait. But wait, I am concerned about Cait because that's just that's funny
have you seen the movie Sherlock Holmes? You got to retrace her steps. So if she take a bath and we take a bath, we will discover her scent.
You know what? That actually makes some sense.
Yeah,
Well, we can ask
her
people
scent
too
in
about
the
it,
bath
Do some
made
wheeling.
to remove scent. That makes much sense.
well.
Well, I'm going to walk inside, and I knock on the door and walk inside the establishment.
That's even worse.
I know.
Oh, man.
I need them all.
Yeah, so you walk inside and you see at the counter currently talking to a customer. The person who's running the place looks to be a friendly looking half-elf lady who's just conducting some business as you walk in and then sends someone in on their way.
Is she done talking?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She directed him down the hallway and she's back at the counter now.
Hello, how are you today? What's my voice? Hello, mate. How are you doing today? You doing alright? You doing alright, mate?
Incredible.
Hello, how are you doing today?
Doing well. Are you here for a bath?
No, well, maybe some of our party, but I was actually looking for our friend Cait, who may have come here last night. Very sort of terrifying looking.
She looked like a hobo. She had very dirty hair.
Very pretty.
Last night.
Yes.
Complexion,
Oh, this! And I point to the
dirty
crow.
demeanor.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, don't mind that.
She like flinches.
It's terrifying, I know.
She says, "Oh yes, there was a woman who came in here close to closing time last night, and she spent about a half hour. She looked way different when she came out. Certainly looked like she needed a bath.
She took did she get like the official spa treatment, like rose petals and mud on your body, or like just a bath?
She had a personal room and just took a bath.
Okay. Don't have to tell me more. I got it.
Now, did she say anything to you about where she might be going? We're a bit concerned, We haven't seen her since last night when she left for the bath.
Well, she didn't mention anything to me about where she was going afterwards. I'm so sorry. This is a friend of yours, and you haven't seen her since then.
Did you happen to notice where she might have gone? Like, walking right... I know it's impossible to ask. Ask.
Let's
Ask.
let me roll for her.
I would like to give the assist action.
Remember!
She's got the most beautiful robes that are this color, Andrew.
They're black, right?
Black.
What color are they?
They're black.
They're black. The black. Black. They're black.
They're black.
Bucket. British. Black.
Great. Okay, so you take another minute to like really describe
Yeah.
Cait and everything, and really try to jog her memory. And
She's very, very scary.
I'll let you use your rogue thing. I was closing and doing a bit of cleaning up. As I glanced at it, looked like she might have been heading north, direction of the castle, but I don't know for sure.
Oh, I see the castle. Well, thank you very much. We'll keep an eye out. I really appreciate it. Did you say that you wanted to partake?
Me and Van. This is Van.
Hey.
My name is Lindsay. Fucking Rowland.
Van starts
Hello,
to
Van. Hello,
blush.
Lindsay.
And Doria is gonna join
No.
with us.
No.
Don't listen to his
No.
will. It is not there. It's gonna be a 3-person. If you have a jacuzzi setting, lots of vibrations, if you know what I mean.
Jacuzzi, vibrations.
Yeah, with the jets, and they come at different angles.
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking
What
about.
kind of plumbing do you have for a bath?
We have hot water.
Yeah, but a bowl, a basin.
Hey, remember
We have tubs with hot water.
Yeah, okay.
It might not be too fancy, because we're trying to save the environment, save the earth.
Yeah,
It's really conservation effort.
Could they fit a lady, and a little person?
I don't need a bath. I took
She
a bath
does
last
not.
week.
He
I don't
is.
understand.
She needs it. He actually peed himself. He needs a bath.
I did not.
I smell you, Doria. I know
Wait.
what's going on.
May I ask, how much are your services?
A personal room to take a bath is 2 gold pieces.
Okay. I think I have money.
So our personal rooms are really, they fit one person usually. That we also have a community bath that's more of a spa sort of thing.
Great.
Like a larger.
Like a sauna.
room. Yes, like a sauna.
Like we just get naked and sweat.
Right. Well, there's also like a pool in there, but it's a larger area, more of a community bath. That's only 1 gold apiece.
Well, I think we should all, guys, back to the detective work.
We
Trace in the steps. And then I kind of huddle everybody up.
You huddle yourself, Lindsay, and Doria up. Nikolaj has walked outside.
Rogues, motherfucker.
Damn it. I huddle up. Shoot, dang it. And then I realize that he's been there. I'm like, whoa, listen. I have a feeling that there's some trapdoors, there's some shady junk going on. We don't know if this lady's telling the truth. They could have kidnapped her. There could be holes in the ceiling. We gotta go in to a bathhouse and make sure that there aren't any, sneaky to sneaksters, and they're really selling out your wares on the back alley. Like, Nikolaj just disappeared. Where'd he go?
Cait is selling drugs.
Now that doesn't seem true.
All of that was a hushed whisper.
I got you.
Oh, mine was not a hushed
Oh, I know
whisper.
yours wasn't.
Okay, so Doria.
So anyway,
The lady at the counter's like, drugs.
Don't get uncomfortable when we go take a bath by the enormous
research.
size of my breasts.
Oh.
There's a real pause there.
They will hit you in the. They have a mind of their own. You just gotta let it be like a little ping pong balls. But
No, that won't be a problem because I am not taking a bath.
Do you not care about Cait?
yeah, no, she's
The reason I care about Cait, so I would like to go in the direction that she has gone.
But how do you know you can trust this lady?
lady, hello,
Yes,
Hello? Okay.
yes, she's
Like
right
Brooke?
next to you on the other side of the counter.
lady. What's your name? Sorry, guys.
My name is Sylvia.
What?
Sylvia?
One more time.
My name is Sylvia.
Evil.
Got it, Sylvia. Okay. Listen, we maybe think that you've got some sneaky shit in this building, like
Van
drug
starts to get
dealers,
uncomfortable and start
like trapdoors. You probably don't. And we have to go find this lady, even though she's kind of like a righteous bitch. We've got to find her. I think she's Voldemort in the flesh, so I'm a little bit scared. I don't want to scare you. I am a witch, I think. So I will display some magical firework things. Is there shady shit in this building? Yes or no?
No, and if you would like to take a bath in one of our personal rooms, it's 2 gold pieces. And
Okay,
if you would like
you're-
to go to the common room, it's 1 gold
You're
piece.
coming on strong. I know I'm very appealing. We don't have time. I just need to know. May I roll an insight?
You can
On
certainly roll
Sylvia?
an insight.
That's what I needed.
15?
15. There is no shady shit happening in this bathhouse that this woman knows of.
Dang it!
Okay, I think, Doria, I'll let you off the hook this time because I know you're still
thank you.
breathing. Lord, I don't want to pressure you right now.
Wow, that's
Do you-
so thoughtful of you.
Yeah, do you have a card? Like, can we borrow, like, so I can come back later with Fan and we can take a nice little bubbly?
I mean, you can just come back later.
No, like,
Oh,
I
wait,
didn't
what
ask.
are your
Do you have a
hours?
card? Yeah, like, we need a card. Like,
A card?
yeah, like, with, like,
With what on it?
like your name, the number, hours of operation, how much it is for, like, a vibrator rental. These are normal things that, like, they ask you.
We're open until just after sundown, and the prices are what I told you, and the things that we have are the private rooms and the common room where you can bathe and do as you please, as long as you don't harass any of our other customers. And that I'm sorry, I do not have a card.
Okay, Van is starting to blend.
Are you-
It's okay, I got it. I
You
got what we need.
remember?
Let's, yeah,
Sorry,
we're
I
good.
have brain damage, like, from a lot of drugs, so
She
I just
does.
won't remember later.
All right. Have a lovely day.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
We're gonna head.
We're
thank
going
you.
to the castle. Don't tell anyone, and we're gonna walk out. Well, I'm gonna walk out.
I'm walking.
I would like to lay, like, I want to reach into my belt pouch of money, just pull out a handful of gold and be like, lay it on the table and be like, don't tell anyone we were here. or else.
Playing it cool.
Or else.
How much gold are you putting on the table?
It's a
Handful.
How big are the coins, I guess?
Yes, sir. Please be a 1.
I put 7 gold on the table.
Okay.
Sure.
I want it so bad to be like handful.
Grab it into my fistful and
I
put
say,
1.
don't tell anyone we're here, or the Whitrooks will be after you.
Oh.
Trust.
Do you want that to be an intimidation or persuasion?
I think intimidation.
Do it. Do it with advantage.
That's a 1.
Oh, advantage, do it again.
Just laying low.
11, and then intimidation plus 3. That's a 14. 13. 14.
She slowly puts her hand on the 7 gold pieces and slides them over to her. I never saw you. Have a lovely day.
Alright, and then I leave.
Ding, ding, ding. I'm out the door. Nikolaj! Where are you? Guys, we gotta go back in.
I like to think as soon as I started walking out of the door, I started sobbing and just.
I'm going to die.
Nikolaj, wait.
I then run north to the castle.
Oh my god.
And like compose myself and wipe away the tears the way the Winters are told to do. And then I just make my way north.
Great. You start heading that way. Are you guys? Where are you going?
I'm looking.
castle.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
You guys are heading north. Okay. I mean, you're not stealthing or anything going that way?
just
are you just
walking.
walking that way? No. Great. Yeah. I mean, so like roll an investigation check. Just determine how quickly you catch up with them.
6.
Got it. So, I mean, it's, are you doing anything, Nikolaj, once you, like, reach kind of the front of the castle area? You
I
kind
want
of
to ask
hanging
you
out around
something
there?
about that.
Because you won't, like, catch up with him until you're,
Right.
like, at the castle.
Yes. So, in the past, when sent on sort of diplomatic missions for Walda and the Winther and the whole Castle Silvermere clan, where like what is the way by which the letter of invitation or like salutations, here's my shithead son, get into the hands of nobility? Would it literally just be like knocking on the front door, giving it to the guy, and walking away? Because I feel like if that's what it is, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that typically probably not delivered by hand from you,
From me.
other nobility.
Exactly, yeah.
But I'd say that there's a messenger of some sort, and the message is relayed through whatever channels.
Might I know where that I could find that messenger? Oh, I see. One of my messengers.
Yes.
Like one of my
yes,
sort of lackeys.
yes. Someone that you hire to deliver this message to them.
I'm gonna look around for a young sort of artisan or perhaps a guild guy, somebody who might like work with like jewels or something, walking through the marketplace, sort of single him out and like talk to him and try to convince him to deliver a letter for me.
Great, yeah. Just give me an investigation. And people are
Sure.
walking around and
Let's use that expertise.
doing this, that, and the other.
That was a natural 1. It didn't roll though. It just kind of slid.
But it's a 2.
Oh man,
It is a 2.
that is rough. You like see there's like a couple of guys around, but they're all like doing business and like seem very centered on what they are doing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's people around. There's but they don't. None of them seem very interested in like anyone that's kind of approaching them or any of that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did they see a crying man? And I don't want to associate with this
Yeah,
person.
kind of like how Dakota would do in real life. If you
Yes.
saw a crying person, you'd just be like, I'm not going to associate with that.
Can I make sure though that I have like?
Maybe
I don't know if we recorded that part, or if Andrew recorded that part or not.
I like
That
the
whole
idea like
business.
after the breakdown, like with the disguise kit, I got like my little compact powder and like
Yes.
Oh my
and
God.
I'm
Yeah,
ready-
just,
I love
yeah,
it.
Nikolaj wears makeup. Yeah.
So if I don't find anybody, I'm just gonna walk straight up to one of the guards, not in an intimidating or if I have poop on my face kind of way, but just be
Right.
like, "Hello, may I have your attention for a second?" At the castle, if I'm heading that way.
Oh yeah, so you cross the drawbridge heading over there because there's you can
There's
see,
nobody at the foot of the drawbridge.
no one at the foot. There's 4 knights at the other end of the drawbridge where the castle actually is. They're posted up there.
Yes. In that case, I don't think I actually am. I'm just gonna stand at the foot and like. Maybe that'll be like where I'm investigating for more people, but if I already failed the roll, then I can just be doing that until these guys catch up.
Great, yeah. So you're kind of like looking around, seeing if anybody passes by that might be interested in what you got going on.
Yeah.
And you've taken out your little compact and touched up your makeup and everything, and that's when the other 3 stroll on up.
Oh, hello.
I thought you got kidnapped in that bathhouse. I was very concerned.
Why?
I mean, we don't know what happened to Cait.
She said that she left and went north.
Yeah, but we don't know if we can trust that lady. What if she left, aka never to return back to this earth again because there's a meat house in the back?
No, like, it was a really good place.
I'm just saying, I'm glad that Lindsay thinks so. So I'm at peace that you did not disappear, so I have hope.
Good.
Anyway, glad you're back.
Great.
Pat on the back.
Hello. I find myself at a bit of a... I have an issue here. Normally when I sort of have these sort of diplomatic introductions to nobility, whoever's nearby, I have one of my people to actually deliver the letter. It might be a little suspicious coming from us, considering we're all in this letter.
Yeah.
So we need somebody... You're in the
I'm
letter.
not. No, you didn't
are.
put it in there.
Deception.
I remember.
roll the deception, and you roll insight.
I'll be like, oh no, I wrote you in.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
another natural
man.
1.
Oh man.
What good is expertise? Okay, let me add this up though. That's 10
What?
plus
See,
1. That's an 11.
How?
No,
so 1.
Yeah, it's a 1.
After your 1.
After
I
my
got
one.
a 9.
Lying.
Listen, Nikolaj. My mum used to tell me that I'm very intimidating, and I know like I come across like really strong, and like you don't actually like really like me, but that's okay. Because like even though they used to tell me like I was dirt and like a piece of shit, like I am a confident, kind of like mentally challenged. Like I have like mentally challenged. Like I don't really like myself, kind of, but like it's okay. So I know what to do. Give me the letter.
I like you just fine.
No, she's okay.
I think it's more important that we make sure that it's clear. I do like you. I think you're very lovely.
Nikolaj. Just give me the letter. I have a plan. Don't turn it down.
I'm going to give it to you.
Let up.
If you just know that I do, in fact, enjoy your company. And then I hand it.
Nikolaj, coming on strong there, buddy.
Please.
And
Please, don't get us killed.
I
trust you, but please.
I would like to walk up to the guard.
you do. You walk
Really,
up to the
like-
floor.
And I walk away to make sure I'm not within eyesight.
Really,
Yes.
really sexily of the guard.
Roll
And,
stealth, Nikolaj.
and Dan has to turn away after watching for like 2 seconds.
I hate to see her go, but you love to
Love
watch
to
her
watch
leave.
you leave.
No natural one,
Hello.
please.
Hello.
It's a 3.
Buddy.
Just keep rolling low for me.
Expertise,
I'm hoping it's
bud.
coming.
7.
I'm hoping all those high rolls are
Plus
coming to me.
10. That's a 13.
13?
That's not bad.
Right, yeah, you like kind of move off into a crowd. Lindsay, you
Hello,
strut
sir.
up.
How are you today?
Hello, can I help you?
Yeah. Big.
Like one
Sorry,
eyebrow is
sorry.
like really high.
So, I have a letter that I wrote for you.
Already
For me.
Yeah, like I'm like a traveling lady. I sell products. And I saw you across the way in my cart, and I wrote you a letter. Can I read it to you?
Yes, he like looks at the other 3 guards and they're like, just shoulder shrug.
And can me reading this letter be an enthralling performance roll?
Fuck.
Told you how to play a Jonah.
Sure.
It is. Hold on, I have to remember what happened. Poetry is hard. They have to roll.
Yeah, I think they do what, a charisma save or a wisdom
Yeah,
save?
it's like a wait.
It's a charisma
That was incredible.
Oh my god.
Yes, it's a wisdom saving throw against my spell DC.
Okay, a wisdom saving throw against your spell DC. All right. So, are you actually reading the contents of this letter, or are you making something up as you're doing this enthralling
I am
performance?
making it up.
Okay, great.
Do that, and then I will make their wisdom saves. As Joe rips up the letter.
I did not read.
I'm so sorry.
I did not rip it up. I did not.
Doria.
Don't call me out.
Stop roasting me.
Don't leave me. Dear handsome guardman by the tower, I know that your nights are lonely and that you work very hard to protect the people here. I feel very sad for you because you look very sad. Period. Next paragraph.
The guy is just like nodding, and the other guys are like nodding behind him.
I know that life is like a very juicy.
I'm sorry. I love that you had to say period because it meant every other word.
I know that life is like a very juicy orange that sometimes you just feel like you will never ripen. But you are as beautiful as a clementine, a grape, an apple, a banana, and a passion fruit. Period. Next paragraph. I just wanted to tell you that I appreciate you, and that I, being a lonely sales lady, have never been in such a big grandeur castle. And I was hoping you could show me what you do with my friends so that we may see and appreciate all your sorry, I can't read my handwriting. Hold on. Hard work. And that we might be friends.
There's nothing written!
Are you looking at a blank piece of paper?
No! But if she's looking at the letter and not reading what it is, then she said, I can't read my own handwriting, making up something. That's incredible.
That was so genius.
I imagine the letter hasn't even been
Sorry.
opened.
Yeah, it's like just there. No, when I opened it. So that we can appreciate all that you do, because I know that with my own papa in the military, no one appreciated him either, and you are so sad and lonely, but also maybe happy. I don't want to assume. Period. Love, the beautiful, lovely Lindsay Rowland. Rowland across the way. The end. Period. Smiley face. XO heart with an arrow.
These 4 dudes are gonna make wisdom saves.
Wow.
I'm gonna roll them.
Wow.
I feel
What's
like
your?
I have to make a wisdom save.
I know, I do too. I do too. This is what she does.
What is? Okay, so it is wisdom, and what's your spell DC?
You roll first.
Yeah, yes.
15.
A 15. Okay.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Jonah.
Come on, roll low.
All right. Let's see here. What is these
I'm
guys' wisdom? I've got it in here.
Probably a 0.
Nat 1. Nat
Probably.
1.
Probably
Nat 1.
-4.
Probably -10.
Yeah, you know.
Just automatically -20.
Let's see.
Your life is lonely. She was right.
Okay.
Oh no.
1.
Okay.
I'm so
Oh
excited.
shit, they're all gonna be 17.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
4.
None of these guys have said anything to interrupt you this whole time. They've gradually had more like affection in their eyes
Oh my
as
god.
you've continued to read this letter.
Oh my
I'm
god.
so happy about this.
The one in front has the biggest smile on his face as you were the one as you approached him to give him specifically this letter, and the others are just so happy to be there. None of them rolled above a 10.
Oh my lord.
Yes!
I'm so relieved.
You have charmed these knights.
Was that
Up those
so I don't know if you remember what I just said in my letter, but just to make sure you know.
I got the gist of
This
it.
is my brother. Diedrich. Come here.
I think I did pay attention enough to like be looking.
Yeah, you can hide and still
So-
be like, seeing what she's got going on, so.
Come here. And this is my friend Shelley.
You're
Say
just
hi,
like telling them to
Shelley.
come across the
Yeah,
bridge.
come here, Shelley. This is Shelley.
I am Shelley.
This is. Oh, hi.
Hello, Diedrich.
Hello.
And this
Diedrich. My name is
wonderful
Diedrich.
little man is a very, very famous poet named SmallD.
SmallD?
SmallD.
Well,
Is that? I'm sorry, sir, Mr. SmallD, is that your first name or your last name?
It's a
Or
word.
surname?
It's a word. It's a.
no, it runs in the family.
Yeah.
So surname.
It's the fourth.
A
Yeah.
pseudonym?
It's a nom de plume.
Right.
Did you deliver your letter?
Yeah, he got it, and
Oh,
he. I'm
good
sorry.
job.
Remind me of your name, sir.
Oh, my name?
Yeah.
My name is Cedric.
Cedric, and I'm gonna put
The
my arm
entertainer.
gingerly through his arm, is gonna walk us through the castle so that we may appreciate his hard work.
I'm going to try to pickpocket the letter off of Lindsay.
Okay, roll sleight of hand.
Okay.
This is just
How
going to be against your
lovely.
passive perception.
Cedric, thank you very much. You know, my sister
Yeah.
really loves, has never been in a castle before.
Oh, well, she's a lovely woman. She deserves to be in a castle.
Oh, she's a princess. Not literally.
Oh, wow, because that would be a whole other thing.
She kind of, I mean...
She's a metaphorical princess.
Ah, yes, of course.
I was related to royalty, but you will not know them because they are sadly dead.
Okay, that's better. That's a 14 plus 3 plus 2, so that's a 19.
Oh,
It's 19. Yeah. Okay. Cool. You just kind of snag the letter back as she is hand in hand with Cedric and.
Oh wait, Cedric. Sorry, I have one question.
Yes. Yes, Lindsay.
We lost our baby sister. She's kind of like the black sheep of our family, and we're trying to go to our family reunion bruncheon, and we can't find her. And she looks kind of I wouldn't talk like shit behind her back, but she's like got she kind of just looks like she may be bathed, but she's still kind of scary looking.
Well, I mean, she's a presence, you know, kind of.
Yeah,
I think I'm beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
she's gorgeous.
That's
but
what I mean.
like,
She's a presence.
Are we being walked inside?
Yeah, you guys are. Like the.
she's done
portal's
like
coming up, you
she's
guys are
done
walking.
like a lot of drugs, which are very very bad. So she just looks scary.
Gotcha.
She's got like
And you said she came around here?
yeah, I think so.
We're not sure. She took a bath last night and nobody's seen her. We're fearing the worst.
Oh, I haven't heard anything about it. I just came in this morning for my shift, so I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Do you think maybe we could just take a tour and like we can just ask people in case because she's kind of like a sneaky bit. Oh, I don't want to cuss. A sneaky lady. Is that lady?
Good job.
Thank
That's
you.
good.
Thank you.
You're so proper. Yes, just a moment. Let me get a.
And just to clarify, she only bathed by herself because we are all virginal.
He like blushes a little bit at that. Of course. Hey, Jim. We need to switch. This is important. Don't ruin this for me, Jim. Jim, don't ruin it for me.
Jim sounds like an asshole.
I'm going to assist Cedric in this.
Assist. Okay.
It is slightly
Okay.
important, Jim. I hate to impose.
So, yeah, okay. So with that, like you see, there's a few other guards posted, and you guys are in kind of like a courtyard area right now.
Okay.
There's a few other guards, and one of them kind of seems to be in charge, and he kind of like sighs and rolls his eyes, like, of course, Cedric. And he like signals to those other 3 guys, and they make their way to the front entrance as you guys are taking on the tour here.
Goodbye, fellows. Goodbye. Toodaloo, ta-ta.
Lovely to meet you.
Merry way, merry weather.
So, is there any part of the castle that you'd like to see, or would you just like a whole tour of the whole place? What can I do for you?
Can you?
The other guys are like very close to you, breathing kind of heavily, just like, yeah. What can we do?
Can you like close your ears for a minute? Just like a quick, like I just.
Is a private word with my sister,
Yeah,
if you don't
family
mind.
matters.
We're so excited. We've never been in a castle. I've already said that. I'm sorry. I'm repeating myself.
Oh, it's
Just a
fine.
quick
It's
little
fine.
like shoosh quiet.
Oh, what you want
Yeah,
us
do
to?
it. Yeah, shoosh quiet.
All of the guys like simultaneously, hands up, fingers in.
What
Their
are we doing?
ears.
What are
Their
we doing?
ears.
It's a podcast.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh
their
yeah.
ears.
Yikes.
Lindsay, Rowland,
Okay,
what are
like-
we doing? What are we doing?
Under so
What
he
are we
can't hear us
doing?
very quietly.
Yeah, I mean they're not. You're good.
Okay, Lot, where do you think Lot Cait would go in a castle? Lot?
I don't know, but why would she still be here if she was? You know, we're kind of on thin ice at the moment. Why?
Okay,
Weren't you going to
you'll-
deliver this
wait.
letter?
It's not winter. Why are we on ice? It's moderately.
But Winther
nice
got
out.
it.
I almost burst into tears again. Also, while I'm gonna search for an opportunity, it doesn't have to be right now, to see like, you know how like there's like sometimes like waiting or serving boys like running around and like the cook has just sent them off to one. If at some point I can grab one by the sleeve, surreptitiously, not like like oh fuck you, but like just like hey, like
Not
that
like
kind of
Ron Tug.
thing. Yeah.
Gosh.
So
Wait, did you show her the letter?
no,
Okay, I was like, wait a second. I did. I read it to them.
you read it.
Yeah, like word for word.
So why is my name Diedrich?
Yeah, it just
I
sounded
have a
better to
question
Nikolaj.
similar to Nikolaj's.
Yeah.
Why is my name? Why did you name me the poet, the renowned poet, Small Dick?
It's just like it kind of like it came out. Listen, Doria, I just find you very attractive, and
Then why did I again ask?
Well, I was thinking the opposite, but I wanted it to just be for me, so I said the opposite of what I was thinking.
Oh.
Yeah, like that way they won't try to like harass you into night.
I'm sure they won't harass me for having
No,
the name
they
Small
won't.
Dick.
Like, you'll be so safe. So like, okay, like.
And judging by the painting anyway, it's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, no, I can like some.
Yeah,
never
I
mind.
got. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
we know what's
But wait, back to thin ice. Winter got it. Okay, if there was a punk that came to your castle in the dead of night, what would you do?
Probably throw them in the fucking dungeon, like we're about to get thrown in the fucking dungeon.
Oh, maybe we should get thrown in jail and then work from the bottom up.
Maybe we should not do
Maybe
that.
we should see the
Do you
dungeon
know this
and
whole-
see if Cait's there.
Look, okay. Trust me, Nick, I got you, Diedrich. Diedrich,
We had a plan.
little baby. Oh, I don't go with plans because they just send you drugged in. Cedric. I need a t-shirt of it. Oh my god, a bumper sticker.
Do you need to make a con save to not cry?
I'm gonna cry. It's just a little leak.
Make a charisma saving throw.
It's just a little leak. Please. Please.
Cedric, I don't. Oh wait.
I have been rolling like ass.
It's true.
It's
Hopefully
4 plus. I don't have proficiency, so it's 4 plus 4. It's 8.
a little tear comes out
Get you dressed in.
And a whimper.
and a little whimper.
And I'm gonna try to fall back and do the thing with this.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be crass. Oh, you can take them out. Yeah.
He takes his fingers out of his ears.
I don't mean to be crass, but Small Dick the poet, he's writing a new book of short stories on criminal behavior called Criminal Minds. It will be very, very good. One day maybe. And we wanted to show him like some inspiration for that. Do you have like a place where naughty people go? I've never been to a jail or a prison because I'm like a nun.
You want me to take you to a naughty place?
Yeah, like not naughty.
Oh, do you mean a
Cedric.
dungeon, sis?
Yeah, that one.
Like in the stories.
Yeah.
The fairy tales.
Yeah, Diedrich was always the smart one of the family before our parents died in a
yeah.
tornado.
I'm so sorry. In a tornado.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
It
Have you
was
seen
tragic.
Yeah.
I hope you never do.
In a house, it blew them away somewhere, and I think it fell on somebody.
The entire house.
The whole house fell on somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
she
had-
was a witch, I think.
We've had to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps, without parents in the world, without property. And my sister's done very well selling her body, makeup.
Yes.
It's a new brand. I'm calling it Avon.
That's a very good name.
Thank you.
Well, I can take you. Certainly, I mean, if Mr. Smalldick is with you, then
Yeah.
I can definitely take all of you down to the dungeon.
I'm kind of like
That is
incognito because he wrote a story about me once.
Oh, very salacious.
Oh my goodness.
He's a lovely writer. Very, very, you know.
Yeah, it was in a magazine called Playboy, or a book called
A
Nice.
scroll.
Yeah, Scroll.
I know that scroll well. Yeah, classic Cedric. Yeah, well, if you'll come along with me, would you like the rest of the boys to come with us, or?
No. Not because I don't love you all, but sometimes when you're with some ladies, too many men are scary. Ooh.
My sister's very proper.
I do appreciate her propriety and her manners. Guys, scram.
Yeah. Also,
Don't ruin this for me. Go.
Thank you, Stephen.
They all like dejectedly kind of scurry away,
yeah.
and now it's just you four and Cedric.
And in the convent, we learned that boys are bad and sex with the Lord is good.
Oh.
I think. It was a long time. I've been a nun for 40 minutes.
Those
That's
dungeons.
wonderful. That is really wonderful. It's a really good thing you've got me charmed right now. Yeah, let me take you to the dungeon. And you guys walk across the courtyard. Let me
Wow.
look at my little
It is
map
hard
and
to
see where you
breathe
guys
this
actually go.
episode.
Goodness
It's like,
gracious.
no, I just.
I'm terrified.
Oh my
It's
God.
incredible. We're gonna live.
Okay,
the
so-
hills and the valleys and the roller coasters.
So you guys were in this main courtyard area of the palace.
Yes.
You veer off to the left and go back kind of down toward what would be the southwest corner of the castle.
Oh, it's the courtyard. We're like outside.
Yeah,
the
so
portion?
the middle part of
Yes.
Castle Willowwind is Willowwind Castle is a courtyard, and so then you can see all of anything that would be the rooms and
Right.
Great Hall. All of that is in the perimeter where
Right.
in the middle
the
is
keep.
Yes.
The yeah.
Yeah, so you guys go enter the halls, go to the southwest corner of the castle, and make your way down the stairs. Are you just quietly moving along, just letting Cedric guide you?
Tell us about the castle.
Yeah, like, what's the brick made of?
It's stone.
Wait,
Mine's from the quarry further north.
Do you like your king? Is he like a nice guy? Like Prince Philip was kind of mean to like Elizabeth, but he was like still kind of nice.
He's good to us. He's good to his soldiers and guards.
Do you like the people like him?
That's not really my place to say.
Oh, I won't pressure you.
Winks. In a safe place, anything that's said with our family can be trusted.
He
Inside the king's castle.
Castle.
he likes. As you guys are passing through the hallway and you're approaching a stairwell that appears to go down, he looks kind of down the hallway and around. He's like, well, I mean, honestly, the people of the kingdom aren't terribly thrilled with him. But you didn't hear that from me.
I didn't.
No, I didn't.
No, we didn't.
Have you ever watched him? Have you ever watched him in his day? Have you ever had to follow him around? Do you see the bad deeds that he might be doing?
Oh, I never in his direct presence. I see him at events and such, but I'm not one of his personal guards. No.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so you've never been in his chambers or know where his living situation is.
But
maybe that's part of the tour. Cool, great.
We had royal parents too. They were called the Von Trapps, and then some.
Did you really?
Yeah, and then they were killed by
The tornado.
Nazi.
The
tornadoes. It was called.
They were killed by the tornado.
Yes,
Nazi
thank you,
Nazi.
Diedrich. Yeah. So, we think that maybe some people caused the tornado because they weren't nice either. So we just always ask that question when we go to castles because we just want to make sure that they're in a good place.
Perhaps a wizard caused it.
That
Yeah.
that totally makes sense. I understand, Lindsay. I understand your hesitations. No, you're okay
Oh,
here.
good.
Oh,
No
that's,
You're
tornadoes.
okay here, Lindsay. Yes.
that's good. That's why we really want to find our sister because she's such a black sheep.
Well, we'll certainly keep an eye out for her. But right now, let's continue your tour for Mr. SmallD as you guys head down the stairs.
Is that the name of the episode? The tour for Mr. SmallD?
The SmallD tour.
Small Dick, why don't you recite your poetry for Cedric for the tour?
You guys are walking down the
I
stairs
would
now.
like that as well.
I love it.
The one about her, what was it? Voluptuous thighs, you said.
I would love to hear that one. I think I read that one in a scroll
And it
somewhere.
was a
but
limerick,
please.
right?
It was about me. I think.
I do not give. Hello, it's me, Mr. SmallD. First of all, welcome.
You have such a regular voice, Mr. SmallD. It's very normal.
It's very European.
Cedric, if you would like to hear any of my wonderful poetry, you must order a copy in advance, just like everyone else. I apologize for this inconvenience.
Very private, Mr.
Very
SmallD.
private person.
Yeah, they're very explicit.
Oh, well, yes. Well,
very-
we wouldn't want, any impropriety of any sort. Certainly not with you, Miss Rowland. Definitely not. Well, I understand. Let's continue as you guys are nearing the
Wait,
bottom.
are you
of
going
the-
to purchase one of his poems?
Maybe we should just continue on with the tour.
Well, I mean, would you like me to purchase one of his poems? Do you have the scrolls with you? Or?
Yeah. Don't you have
Now,
some?
my new edition. I'll have to speak to my editor.
Oh.
But my new edition has not yet been written it's about, as Lindsay Rowland said, the prisons, which we have not visited yet.
Yes.
Because of the duration of this visit.
Yeah.
Please take us.
But maybe you could put like a down payment on the new poem book.
Oh,
I gotta sell
I would
out.
love to take a down payment if I could get an advance copy of some sort. What sort of down payment?
Doria takes a minute and he's like, breathes very deeply. He goes, it will be, speak to my editor. This man, he knows. How much money do you think? I'd say 1,000.
Oh, look, we're here. At the dungeons. I'm sorry, I spaced out for a second. Could you tell us more about these places where we are right now?
He jostles around in his pocket. He's like, I'd be happy to. And he pulls out 5 gold pieces and he hands it to you, Doria. He's like, I'll just give it. You can pass that along to your editor, Mr. SmallD.
Oh,
We'll put
I will.
you in the acknowledgement section of a book.
Wonderful. But yes, this is the dungeon if you'll follow me. And so the door, you have reached the bottom of the stairs. The hall has gotten progressively more musty as you've descended. You have gone down here.
Hey, Fan. There. This is what a drug den looks like.
Oh, yeah.
But like lots of cocaine.
So is this like your normal?
Yeah, but there's like white powder,
Oh,
little bottles of things everywhere.
like the stuff that you gave me last night, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. Okay, good to know, good to know.
Roll stealth, Lindsay.
No, I just wanted to tell you. 5. But is he charmed? Do I get an advantage?
Drugs, huh? Cool. As he says.
I was like, oh no.
Oh, man.
So you guys have reached the bottom of the stairway. And he says, so this is the dungeon. This is Beryl, the dungeon keeper.
Hello, Barry.
And you see older, gruff-looking fellow who's kind of just sitting in a stool. He looks as though he might have just woken up from a snooze as you guys came down. And he's got a rough-looking mutt sitting next to him that you can assume is the guard dog. He's like, don't worry, Beryl. We're just on a tour. All right, that's just fine. Yeah, you can we got a new one last night. So just be careful.
Scandal.
Right.
I would like to try to... What type of food do I have on me?
What type of?
Do you have like a lemon loaf?
Like, would I have like rations? Like, would I have some meat?
Do you have what kind of pack do you have? Is it like an explorer's pack? 'Cause
I
that's
got
got
like
some
fine
rations
clothes
in
and
it.
a signet ring, so probably not, huh?
Do you have an explorer's pack or something? What did you?
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
You've probably got some sort of rationy thing. Are you trying to give something to the
Animal
dog?
handling to try to give something to the dog.
Okay, roll animal handling with advantage because you have some sort of food thing.
Where is it? Okay. That's a 19.
A 19? Yeah, you go up to the dog and like scratch his head a little bit and
Feed it just a little nubbin.
yeah, you found a little piece of beef jerky in your pocket.
Great.
You hand it to the dog.
I'm going to talk to Beryl for at least a minute.
Oh,
Small
no.
talk.
Wait, no, I do want to ask too. This is a beautiful dog. What's the god dog's name?
His name's Roxy.
Oh,
3 X's or 1?
Who won?
Diedrich, you like to go look in the dungeons?
Oh,
and SmallD, because let's finish that poem.
yes.
Yeah.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you all. Just don't get into anything.
Oh no, I'm afraid of criminals.
Aren't we all?
Yeah,
Cedric will take care of you. Don't worry
How
about it.
lovely.
Thank you, Barry.
You're very welcome. And
Very welcome.
Get him, Dakota.
Damn it. And Cedric walks you guys down the hallway. When you walked down here, you could see that the hallway that Beryl is here in, it's like a T from the dungeon, and so the left goes off somewhere, and it looks to go around a corner, and you guys are going right.
Okay.
So you guys go right, and you pass a few empty cells on the way. You can see that you're approaching a couple of guards posted outside one cell, and as you continue walking forward, Cedric's like, well, yes, do you have any questions about anything, Lindsay, or Mr. SmallD, of course, for your writing?
Yes. What do prison people eat?
I was wondering that myself.
Well, mostly scraps of whatever moldy stuff is left around. They don't really give them much. He says, as you guys walk past, to your left, there is looks like a teenage boy curled up on a cot. To your right, you pass 2 guards, and behind the bars is Cait.
It's not Cait.
It's not Cait.
It is not Cait.
It's not Cait.
Because I assume I've had enough time to wake up, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
What have you done?
Damn
Thank
it,
you.
Andrew.
Hey everybody, thank you for listening to part 5 of the ANATHAR files. I'm pulling you out of the action for a hot second to give you the mid-show spiel. First off, thank you for hanging with us here at the Quest Company as we've gotten off of our regular schedule as of late. We got multiple team members who are wrapping up the end of their semesters, and all y'all that are still in school know how hectic that is. So we're putting out episodes as consistently as we can with all that craziness going on, and we're looking forward to summer getting here so that we can keep bringing you all sorts of RPG goodness, whether that's through ANATHAR files, the main quest, or our upcoming futuristic Wild West side quest that is in the works now. As always, if you enjoy our podcast, please let us know by leaving us a rating or review and subscribing to the Quest Company on iTunes. Or you can contact us directly through our Connect page on questcompanypodcast.com or by finding us on social media at The Quest Company. Here's the part where I express my eternal gratitude to the artists whose music we use for this series. Thank you to tabletopaudio.com for the tracks Medieval Town, River Town, Dungeon 1, and Elven Glade. Thank you to purpleplanet.com for the track Fallen Angels. Thanks to Kevin Macleod for the songs Impending Boom, Shaving Mirror, Outfoxing the Fox, and Garden Music. You can find more of his work at incompetech.com. And that's it! Go! Listen to the rest of the episode.
First off,
Tell me what you've done.
I have
Oh my gosh. Just so you know.
I have 3 things I would like to have done.
Done.
1, I would like to cast Mask of Many Faces to
Okay.
disguise myself to look exactly like the young boy in the cell across from me that's been beat up.
Okay.
Like same bruising, just like horribly beat up,
Okay.
curled up in the corner. And I would like to. I lied. 2 things. And the second they pinged within 100 feet of me, I've gone blind and have been in my crow on their shoulder the whole time.
Oh,
Okay.
well, that's helpful.
So my question for you:
Yeah, what's up?
at what point did you mask of many faces to look like Lex?
When I woke up.
When you woke up?
Yeah.
So with the guards there in front of you?
Hell yeah.
Cool. Okay, you did that. So before you all got here, we'll rewind in time a bit.
SmallD.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone.
This is
No.
fine. We kind of got on a tear and got
Kid
down here
lamps.
before I got down to you.
lamps.
Lamps.
So
Oh, that's kind of nice.
It's terrible.
So you woke up. The guards were still in front of you. Different guards, you note, than were there when you went to sleep.
Okay.
And so you're just there hanging out in your cell. You mask of many faces to look like Lex. At one point, one of the guards looks back at you and like, you're not and like looks between you and Lex. What did you do? What is this?
I don't say anything. I'm curled up in the corner, as much mirroring his physicality of being beat. Just on the opposite side.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Like, I'm not even gonna notice him. Like, it's not like I'm not paying attention. It's more like I've been beaten into submission, whatever.
He turns to the other guard next to him and says, "Look, wasn't there a lady in there? Yeah, there was a lady in there when we got over here. What? Well, there's a kid now. What are you talking about? There's a kid now. Oh, should we go in there? I mean, I think we gotta check it out, yeah." And so you hear the jostling of keys as you're not looking, as one opens the lock and opens the door. You hear the footsteps of these two guards in, and one of them kind of nudges you with his spear and says, "Hey!"
I'm not gonna move. Just as fucked up looking as possible.
Should we get Dormaya? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I don't, And they, look back at Lex across the way. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, this shit's weird. I don't like it. You will get somebody, they'll go get Dormaya. Yeah, okay. And they leave your cell, close it, lock it back up, and one of them goes down and, if you pay attention at all. Do you pay attention at all?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So one of them goes down the hallway and roll a perception, since you're not going and looking.
That's a natural 20.
Natural 20. You hear.
Sad I wasted it there.
You hear the one guard who initially noticed you walk down the hall to Barreled, and whisper, "Hey, you know the lady who was in there? She looks like the kid across the way now, and I think we need to talk to the boss about this, because I don't know any of this magic shit, so I think that we need to talk to her." Yeah. And you hear the footsteps going up the stairs, closely followed by dog footsteps. And then the other guard comes back down the hallway and posts back up in front of your cell. That was about 15 minutes ago.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
Can I send a little message to Remiel real fast?
Yeah.
Just still in this form.
Mm-hmm.
So your sister Dormaya, does she run this kingdom?
She runs it alongside the king guy, yeah.
But if one was more important than the other, who would you say was at the top?
I mean, I guess technically he's king, so he is at top. Of course, he is big fake, so there is also that. So, I mean, I guess he's the guy who's the king, so I'd say him probably.
Right, but the men are referring to her as the boss. So is she more intimidating than the king?
I mean, she does a lot of magic shit. You look magicked up, you look different. You look like that guy. And his muzzled face
No, I'm in the other cell. I'm the one with the muzzle. Or I'm the one I'm the one sending. I'm trying to fake him out and say I'm the other kid. I've switched places with him.
No.
Roll deception.
Deception.
Well, it's a 13 plus.
It's from Lion King 2.
It's a 13 plus 7, so 20.
He rolled a 2. You are full of very good tricks. That's probably why they called the magic one.
We're just waiting now.
All right. And that was all that you did with your morning?
Just wanted to talk to him. And then, like I said, whenever they get close enough, I'm going into the crow.
Cool. Yeah, so you sense, once they sort of get out of the courtyard area and once they, hit the hallway is when you can ping into the crow.
Okay, so I got the whole conversation with, I know
SmallD?
all their fake
SmallD.
names and, all that shit.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Since within 100 feet, it was above you. Yeah.
Cool.
So you got all that. You guys walk down the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
You see, like I said, as you're walking down, you pass the
To your left, a curled up kid. To the right, the same curled up kid behind the bars.
Twins.
And to your left, a really jacked, pale guy who's in Hannibal Lecter constraint.
Ooh, what did that one do? Cedric?
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he is a mass murderer.
You're kidding.
He killed, yeah, he's killed a lot of people. I mean, he tried to kill the king and the enchantress.
Whoa.
Who did he mass murder? Successfully, I mean.
A lot of guards.
These guards?
Well, a lot of guards in general around the castle.
Your friends? I hope not. Oh, have you lost, Cedric? Lost like my sister and I have lost.
Our parents, don't forget it.
From the tornado.
With the house. And the
Cedric
name.
bursts into tears because he just rolled a nat 1. He's like, there's so many friends to that asshole.
Continuity question. Continuity question.
Yes.
Is he the only guard now, or is there one posted in front? Or
So
both of
the other
guards
guard came back
Okay, so
after talking
So
to
there's
him.
3 guards, including Cedric. Cedric and 2.
Yes, there's Cedric, the 2 guys in front of Cait's cell, and Barrel's at the end of the hallway.
Well, it looks like our sister isn't here. I wonder where else she might have gone.
Wait.
Let's check.
Check where? You tell me, Diedrich.
Perhaps she didn't get into the castle. I don't know how she would have gotten in anyway. Perhaps we should go into the town and ask around.
Yeah, Cedric.
I really want to know more about royalty, though. I mean, I'm up for the full tour if you guys are.
The bed especially.
That's especially what I'm looking for, too.
Cedric, is my dear brother Diedrich right? Are they twins? Were they, like, separated at birth, like Harry and Prince William?
What? Amidst his sobbing, like he said, "What? I'm sorry. Who?"
They,
And he wipes away a couple tears.
They are, they're priests in the priesthood back in our home of, Poland.
Is there a library?
Miss
Maybe-
Rowland, you're incredibly beautiful and very proper, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, my brother Diedrich said they were 2 twins. Are they mass murder twinnies too?
I don't know. Hey, Chip? Yeah, what? What's the deal with these guys? My friends here want to know. What the hell are these people doing there? I'm giving them a tour. Chip, don't ruin this for me. Don't ruin. Fine. Yeah. No. What? Oh, that one. That one down. That one's down here, and he points across the way to you guys' left as you're walking down. He's in here for slander against the crown, and I don't know what the hell this is, dude. This is like, there was a lady in here, but now she looks like this guy. I don't know. We called the enchantress about it. I don't know.
I just thought maybe our sister Cait went back to the inn to get drunk, and we should do the same.
That makes me think about food. I love food. Is there a kitchen here?
You know, we do have a kitchen, actually.
It seems like there's an investigation going on with this lady who turned into some sort of person, so maybe we shouldn't interfere with the guard's investigation. Siblings?
I just
Mr.
had
SmallD?
I have never seen twins before, Diedrich, and I wanted to see if they had the same freckles.
You've never seen twins before, have you?
No, I mean I've seen like people like doppelgangers, like they look the same, but like they aren't like twins. So I just like wanted to know if their like boy bits were like equal measure.
Tears are freely flowing from Nikolaj's face.
But we
Cedric
can
gives you a nod of understanding because he thinks that you're just really sad like he is.
Cedric, I need some air. I'll just be out in the courtyard.
Oh,
I follow him.
I run.
Absolutely.
I follow Diedrich. I'll be right back, guys.
Hey, Lindsay.
Our brother, Diedrich forgot his medicine again. I gotta give it to him.
Lindsay, make an intelligence check.
It's all gonna be very high.
8. You just kind of been doing this for a little while. I'm not gonna think about it. Like this whole subterfuge thing.
Oh, right.
You know, You've just been doing it for a little while. Whatever.
Yeah.
The other two have run upstairs.
And I'm speed walking for the gate.
Leaving.
I try to grab him.
I uncanny dodge. That's not what that is, but I.
I mean,
Listen to me! Stop! Sorry, it's hard for me to whisper this voice.
Wait, Small Dick, are you still down there with Lindsay and Cedric?
I guess so, yeah.
Let's get it on.
Because I feel like if she's left alone here, something bad will happen to me. Due to my involvement with her already. So I stay. Yes.
Okay. So you guys are down here talking with Cedric. What are you guys doing up here?
Listen to me! Stop!
I imagine
Nikolaj!
this
And I want to try to like pull him into like a hallway or like something that's, chill.
Cool. Just for flavor, I think I'm like constantly trying to worm out.
I'm just like a very wiggly boy.
Stop dancing! Why are you dancing?
Because there's somebody who is called the Enchantress who is going to go down there and figure out that one of those bleeding boys is probably Cait, who probably got thrown in jail because she came here for some reason, and we're going to get found and beheaded.
I smush his face. I smush his face.
He's got the fish face.
You're gonna have to contest a roll if you want.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, sorry, I'm listening, but...
No, you're fine, you're fine.
We'll do like contested dex checks.
Oh no.
Dex, I'm not very good. Thank you.
So that's a 22.
Dang. Okay, alright, smushy face didn't
You're
happen.
very wiggly.
I'm maybe not going all the way, but I'm definitely like ducking and weaving and dodging.
Listen to me. You have debt. I have things that I need to do. We are in the castle and we could do this now. If I get to the kitchen, I can figure out a way to poison him. If I get to his bedroom, I can set a trap. We can end this now if we play it smart. We're here.
You know as well as I do that there is not a single lick of food that gets between a noble's lips that has not been poison tested 4,000 times by various disposable scullery boys. I've watched 3 scullery boys who were my friends die because they were given poison that was meant for either me or my 42 siblings or my mother.
But here's the difference. We could be the scullery boys this time.
And die? That's my point!
And let the poison get through. That's my point.
Maybe we should go with the plan that you and I crafted with this letter that did not
But
make
here's
it into
the
his
thing.
hands.
I'll play this shit now because we're these weirdo mock trap
I am going to fan like $1 million $1 bills, all of my disguise kit gear, and be like, maybe for you. Because I don't know about you, but I can't drink and do exotic drugs or look at art or go to galleries or do any of these fun champagne bubbly things if my head has been stricken from my shoulders.
And I get that. I promise you I get where you're coming from, man. But I'm saying now's our time to play it cool and get as much information as we can.
I fucking dare you to play it cool in any sort of capacity around Lindsay.
Look, we're in the castle! And I am like, oh, sorry. Look, we're in the castle. That was me not playing it cool. I yelled it.
Probably going to die as a result.
All right, go. Do your thing. But I gotta make sure at least some of us come out of here, more than just one. And I go start to turn back.
Wait. Compromise.
Okay.
Let's find a place right here
The timeout symbol.
Yes.
and observe what goes in or out of the dungeons. Is there only one entrance that I saw?
Yeah, you only saw the one entrance from above. This is the one stairwell.
We can play it cool out here. We can busy ourselves and keep an eye on the entrance, and if shit goes haywire, we can either intervene or run the fuck away.
Okay. How long do we stay out here?
Until something happens or I lose my nerve.
All right. Shake hands.
So
That's a good one.
Where are you guys?
So you know the Hitman games where he like sits on a bench and reads a newspaper? Mm-hmm. And like people walk by him?
What you're doing?
So you're hiding in plain sight.
Yes, we're not hiding. We're charisma hiding.
So it's gonna be a performance check.
Or deception.
I'll give you deception.
Good, because I have expertise. And I've been rolling my
I'll
shit.
give you deception. You're acting like you're there when you shouldn't be. It's a lie. That's fine.
Can we see any of the other guards that have been charmed by Lindsay that would recognize us?
They're kind of posted around the courtyard now. Is like they've kind of swapped places.
Can I see them?
Yeah, you can see him because, did you guys get all the way out to the courtyard, or did you, like, pull him aside in, like, the hallway before you got all the way out?
Wherever you think makes sense.
Yeah.
I really didn't have a specific
Because
mind.
so as you guys were walking down the hallway, there were a couple other rooms and such. It was kind of like a storage area almost in that area before you actually go down into the dungeon. So it's up to you if you did it in one of those rooms or if you went all the way out to the courtyard area. That's
I think just the courtyard.
I guess that's how I imagined it too. Then.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't
Is
describe
there a
that in
bench?
great detail.
Is there a bench we sit down on?
That's not clearly the king's bench, that he goes and hangs out in the garden.
Below 10 was no bench. Above 10, there's a bench. There's a bench.
I want to sit
Just kinda
down on the
over
bench
and
and
next
put
to some
Dando
little
right on my
bushes.
lap and just hiding in plain sight.
I hand her a brochure for the Winter Garden art gallery, newly opened, and I read one of my own, and we blend.
We blend.
All right, make a deception check.
We heard them say they were bringing the Enchantress and the King, right?
I got
Yes,
you.
yeah,
Okay,
that was with you. Yeah, and we're
That's what I
about to
thought.
come back to you guys.
No, I'm just in my head thinking.
Yes, you did hear that.
That was a -7.
Oh.
Me.
Okay, I'm gonna roll in that 20, and it'll all be all right. Let me just roll this real quick.
Cool.
You know how I do, Julian.
Holy
my gosh.
You know how you guys always say I speak those nat 20s? That's why.
What is this?
Holy
Go,
shit.
go.
What
Go.
is
Go.
this?
Nat 24. Joe, he makes us cry. Or wait, actually I make him cry.
What?
Wait now. Nat 20.
That's a nat 20.
Joe.
I just
my
lost
gosh.
5 years off of my life.
You made some kind of a
There
deal
is some
there.
great karmic judgment
You're a warlock.
that awaits me.
That was the payoff for all your shitty rolls.
Oh my
at the
god,
top.
Nikolaj is a warlock.
Oh my gosh.
So I just start talking to Van about some art bullshit. I don't know.
Because you fucking called a nat 20 fine.
36. That's a 40.
Yeah, that's a 20 between the two of you. So
Great.
yeah,
Okay, great. Good job. Thank you.
you know,
It's a 30.
you take the average. It's just
Or
fine.
it's a 23. It's a 33 actually.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
See, that's why I always call those nat 20s when
You
we
gotta
play
call 'em.
Questco. You have to do it.
Gosh.
I'm never doing that again. I die.
Wow,
It's
that
on
was
me.
incredible.
You two sit on a bench and talk about art. Downstairs, you guys are still with Cedric, right in front of this cluster of occupied cells.
How many guards are there?
So there's Cedric.
Yeah.
There's the two that are posted in front of Cait's cell, and then there's barreled down at the end of the hallway, about 30 feet away.
Cedric. Hello, hi.
Yes, I never left. Hi.
I need to actually go with Little Dick because I started my lady business and I need a tampon, and we have to go right now, right this
Oh
instant.
my goodness! Yes, no, you take care of whatever
It is
business
like
you
the
need.
Red Sea, so we've got to go.
Yeah, no, go.
I don't see
do,
any
do you
reason
need me to take
that
you
I need to
somewhere?
come along with
Little
that.
Dick, I need your help with the tampon. I'm too small-fingered to help. I need your help.
I thought your name was. I thought your name was Small Dick, Mr. Small
It
Dick.
is. She's clearly having some sort of reaction to her.
My lady pain.
Yes.
Ooh, ouchie.
Of course, I wouldn't know anything about that, so I'll take your word for it. Do you want me to take you? Are you?
No,
you gonna-
no, no. It would not be proper for a nice military man. No, I need to go. However, if you know or see my sister Black Sheep, her name is Caitlin. Just tell her that Nikolaj, Diedrich. Sorry, I like to call it Diedrich, a little nickname from our dead parents.
Mhm.
Tell.
Sorry, I was just rolling some things.
I hate you, Joe. Tell our sister Caitlin, if you see her, that Diedrich got tummy poops and we had to go away to a place where we like to sleep. I need to go. And I grab Doria and we're
Tummy poops.
taking off.
You and Doria take off and roll perception.
Oh, I got a 16.
Doria, you hear one of the guards that was in front of Cait's cell say, "Dude, Cedric, what the fuck was that?" And you guys go upstairs.
we out of like earshot of Cedric?
Are you going like all the way
Yeah,
upstairs?
we're-
Where are you
we're
guys
out.
going?
We're leaving.
Yeah, well, from the stairs, are you like popping into one of these rooms? Are you going out in the courtyard? What are you doing?
I think courtyard out. Like we're trying to leave the castle.
Great.
Well, Lindsay's trying to leave the castle.
Now
Great.
hold on. Don't we need?
Are we out of earshot of Cedric?
Yeah, you guys have gotten up to the top of the stairs, and you're like on your way out. Like you guys are getting to the top of the stairs as the other two are like plopping down on the bench, putting brochures in front of their faces.
As far as I have found, you have done absolutely none of the things we came to the castle to do.
Well,
We
like,
came here to find Cait. We came here
Yeah.
to potentially see some sort of pathway to,
right.
and we have done none of those things. So you want to leave?
Like I have an internal like clock in me titties, and I think my charm was about to like
Tights.
go away. So like I was kind of scared that like he would know like we charmed him. So I had to go. I did not stop.
Wait, you charmed him?
Yeah, like with my poem.
But I thought you read Nikolaj's letter to him.
No, he didn't put me in the letter.
Oh,
It was like a comeback story. But
So we really did none of the things we came here to do.
well, like here's the thing. See, because listen. I know you're way more like brave, like intelligent than me, and I was gonna like push them in a cell, but I knew we probably like will have died. And I'm still kind of convinced I'm in like the afterlife or something. So like I didn't want to go to hell or nothing. If I went there, like I might go to hell. Anyway, I just knew we had to like leave because like there were two boys. So maybe like Cait's like a boy now. Like people do that. She could be a boy now.
I see.
So like I don't know. That's why I was like maybe if we leave. And I tried to drop the hint about like going to a place where we lay our heads, like,
Oh, your hint. Yes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very subtle.
Yeah, like I don't know where like Van and Nikolaj went, and like I don't want us all to get separated. Here's my thought. I could try to charm the king. I did learn a belly dance once.
Oh.
It is enticing.
I'm sure that would be enticing.
Yeah, so like I could try to like belly dance into his heart. And I did fuck Tom Hardy to death. Well, in my mind. But I did do really okay. So maybe in this world I could like actually like make love to someone so hard that they like exasperate and die.
Exasperate. Okay. So what you're saying is you want to make love to the king while running away from everyone else in our group, and also the king running away from where the king is.
Look, I thought if he came this way and we were going this way, then we could like circle back around like in a full circle and come back to the king, and then I could be like, oh, hello, belly dance, and then we go to like a ball, and then we eat like wine and cheeses, and then we have like a little pie, and then we have lots of sex, and then he dies.
That's a plan. That is a plan.
I think you think it's a bad plan, so maybe not.
Why don't we find our people?
But I think we did find where a jail was. So I really think we did achieve what we were trying to do. Like, we got in the castle.
And then we went to jail, which was the opposite of what we are trying to do. But we did do that.
But we did, like, go to jail. Like, we didn't go in, like, the
We
bars.
went to jail.
But, like, we didn't get, like, handcuffed. Or, like, tasered.
What?
You know, like, when they shock you with, like, a little rod. It's kind of fun.
Oh my goodness.
Sounds terrible.
But, like, yeah, we didn't, like, go to jail. We just visited a jail with, like, I actually think it was, like, a sex dungeon, because they had, like, that one guy with, like, a mask on. And, like, my one friend, she used to do that when she was a stripper. So I do think it was not a real jail.
Okay, how about we do this plan? I'd like to
Okay.
find a guard. like when we get up the stairs, and like, is there someone that I can talk to?
Yeah, so you guys had that conversation like just into the courtyard.
Yeah.
Nikolaj and Van roll perception.
Oh, we're specifically watching the entrance of the dungeon
Yeah.
to see if it breaks
okay,
bad.
for the bit. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you saw them over there. The bench is not that far away, so you caught most of that as you just kind of peek over your brochures.
Brochure down. Hey.
Was that to us or just to the baby?
No, I'm talking to you all. Be fucking cool. Let's leave, and Cait will find us wherever she finds us, or maybe she'll die, but we won't.
Nikolaj, are you a
Let's give the letter
superhero?
though.
No, but again, be cool.
You were like invisible. I didn't even see you.
I put it back up, and I'm invisible again.
Oh, he's gone again.
Oh my god, I think I'm in Hogwarts or something.
You are in a castle, Lindsay.
So many wizards.
Brochure back down.
Gosh, are you a baby?
Does Lindsay not have object permanence?
I don't think so.
So let's all, as we came in, orderly make our way to the exit and go have a drink.
Wait, do it again, do it again.
I do it again.
He's gone again.
And Van's here too. And
No. While it's up, Nikolaj, you should at least give the letter. We can accomplish one thing here.
I will do exactly one thing.
Leave, huh?
No, the letter.
Oh, great. Okay.
And then we will
Wait,
leave.
Did you know I actually had a second game plan? Wow.
Did you now? You had another game
No.
plan.
But like, here's the thing. I don't want to leave Cait because like, I feel.
You just said you wanted to leave.
She's got it under control.
But like,
She's magic.
that's not nice to like leave somebody in the dust.
She left us and got thrown in jail.
Wait. I look. Oh, do we have the bird?
Do they
She's
have
right
the
here.
bird? Is the bird within your...
As soon as they... Well, no, they still have a bird. They still have a bird. Still have a bird.
I pick up the bird and I talk at it. Cait, if you can hear me through that thing, I'm very sorry, but I have no idea what your plan is or was, and I don't know if there's anything I can really do about it. So I'll be here for another 5 minutes, but then we're leaving. I'm sorry. And I put it back on my shoulder, and there's tears coming out again.
No, Nikolaj, you have to like.
Were you
talk
still
to it
looking through the bird?
Oh, yeah.
You got all that.
I'm just laughing in the cell.
Nikolaj, you have to talk to it
Like in my
like a
head.
bird.
Not
How do you talk
Gotcha.
to it like a bird? Lindsay? Okay, can you do that over there? Because we got like a brochure thing going on over here.
Wait. Do I see any of the guards that were there before?
Yeah, it's the other three guys that were with Cedric.
Hi,
Margot, like-
hello, over here.
Don't bring them over.
This way, away from the bench.
My brochure is up. Give them the letter.
I don't like benches. Hi, hello.
for that.
You start like kind of maneuvering away from the benches, like the three guys come from the different corners of the courtyard towards you, like all of them trying to like casually outpace the other ones.
Them.
Hi, I just had a quick question because actually I have to go poop, so we have to leave.
Oh my goodness.
Do you know if there's gonna be like a party or a dance later in like the week or something? Like, I just came from India and I learned a belly dance where I show my belly, and I wanted to show it all to you.
Oh well, that sounds very nice. There's a big old feast going on later in the week at the end of the weekend.
Oh yes, we'd heard about that and talked about it earlier.
You say from the bench over there.
I'd say under my breath to myself.
Oh, do you think maybe like you have extra tickets for me and my family?
Well, it's I don't really have the authority to get you in, but I mean, if you have an invite, we'd love to see you.
Well, we are ex-royalty. Actually, give me 1 second. I think I left my. Hold on, shush, and I rock over to the bench. Nikolaj, give me your letter.
Now,
Yeah.
you want this letter.
Yeah, because I forgot you wrote stuff about like, please invite us to your
The
party.
letter that was originally going to be given to the guard, to be given to the steward, to be given to the king, to allow us to have some sort of invitation to the party that we talked about this morning.
Come on.
Which seems to be some sort of opportunity for us to do the job that we came here to
Come on,
do.
give me the letter.
This letter.
Yeah, look, come on.
This letter. Are you going to give it to him this time?
I promise, pinkies
You know,
pinkies.
maybe
Because then we can leave. Because our job will be done.
Yeah, give it. Maybe someone else should give the letter.
Doria.
We're all in the letter. No, Van. I have not written you into a letter.
Yeah, I'll write
it.
Oh, I already
I'm
did.
the chef.
I'm sorry. Yes,
Okay.
Come on, I got it.
I give it to Lindsay, and then I start walking, hello chaps, casually towards the exit.
Okay.
With your hands like this.
Continuing
robot man.
brochure in front of my face.
You get outside and T-pose.
Just in T-pose, I am gliding towards the exit. Okay, with Dakota's envisioning of Nikolaj as just a well-dressed man with completely dot smiley face with no facial features, T-pose, walking towards the exit, gliding.
Yep.
Now Dakota's gonna draw that during the break.
Okay.
That's incredible.
I've got my invitation. I will read
It's
it.
not.
I will read it.
You are walking away, Nikolaj.
I will read it to you because I just learned to read a couple of days ago.
Well, that sounds right lovely.
I know you like my letters. Okay, to the most... to the most courageous, underlined, and esteemed, underlined, King... Oh. Actually,
It's okay. We can.
Have you opened this one, or is it closed
it's open.
again?
It's open. And then-
When I see that,
Uh-huh.
please, because it's sealed, and we're now going to have to reseal it, can I turn around and take it out of her hands?
You have made your way as she's starting to open it and read it. You were walking away, brochure still in front of your face.
T-pose.
T-pose. Before you hit the gate to go outside, roll perception checks, guys.
All of us? All of us?
Oh, I also got a nat 20.
Yeah.
We're perceptive.
I do it.
You do it, but at disadvantage because you're in the middle of this whole thing.
That's a 3 for me.
We can see our death coming. That's nice.
12.
A 12. So Doria and Nikolaj notice first because of your nat 20s, and you have time to do something. Van, you see just immediately as it passes in front of you. And Lindsay, you kind of see out of the corner of your eye, but you keep on doing what you're doing. You see a woman with very pale skin and very light hair with a robe covered in eyes walking across the courtyard going towards the entrance to the dungeon. You have time to try to make yourself look scarce or whatever.
I'm T-posing towards the exit again.
Great, yeah. So you are heading towards the exit still.
I am also going to the exit immediately.
Great, you guys are heading toward the exit. Van, she just kind of passes you by. This woman seems to be on a mission. So she just kind of passes you by, doesn't even give you another thought. You're dressed a little nicer, even though you've got, your travel clothes and stuff. You're not a commoner. You are still nobility. So it's not enough to be totally off-putting, and who knows with Lindsay, but this woman appears to be on a mission. And she heads down the stairs, and that is where we'll end this
Oh, nuts! I was gonna tell her I like to robe. Dang it!
Gosh.